to BBB, the Beauty Business Builder. This is the leading podcast in beauty business development. If you're ready to feel unstoppable and take your beauty business to the next level, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss an episode. You can connect with SJ Hartshorn on social media and subscribe to SJ's YouTube channel. Welcome to BBB.
Hi guys, this is SJ and welcome to the podcast. This podcast is a little bit of a last minute one, and this is something that is, sorry, I'm on a spinny chair. And this is something that I wanted to talk about because people are messaging about surrounding yourself with the right people, and to bring out the best in you, positive people, eliminating negativity. And I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit in depth as well, with obviously how much people spend on social media and how that can affect us as well. So if this is the first time listening, then welcome to the podcast. I am a beauty business coach. This is the podcast Beauty Business Builder. So I am here to inspire, motivate, teach people how they can level up in their beauty business, which is more important now than ever because living expenses are going up dramatically, and we all know that if we don't change and we don't try and create extra streams of revenue to our business and use our knowledge and skills that we have as beauty entrepreneurs, and stop relying on time for money exchange, then we are going to fall behind, and we are not going to, at the end of this year, be able to live like we do right now, purely because of living expenses. Went off in a little bit of a tangent then, but yes, this is the place to be if you are in the beauty industry. You have a beauty salon, you have a nail salon, you run a hair salon, you are an esthetician, and you feel that you are in a rat race of clients in, time for money exchange. You can't go on holiday without losing money. You can't have time off without losing money. You have to work more hours to earn more money. This is the place to be. This is how I can teach you how you don't need to rely on time for money exchange. I completely changed the way that I run my business right at the beginning of COVID in March 2020, and I now work on more inspiring tasks. I have regular income coming in on the first of every month, and I have leveled up in business massively, and I'm teaching people how to do the same. So this is the place to be for that. So if you're an avid listener, then thank you so much for staying connected, and watching my content and sharing my podcast as well. So yeah, basically we all know that we need to be able to surround ourselves with people that bring out the best in us. If we surround ourselves in a lot of negativity and a lot of people that are negative around us, that brings us down. That saps all our creativity, all our good energy out of us, and we all know that. But this is not just in the social aspect in terms of our friends and our family. This is heavily on social media as well, and people seem to do it in their friend circle that they see, their family. They'll only share certain parts of their business and what they want to do with certain family members and certain friends because they know certain people won't understand it, and certain people may put a negative spin on things. So a lot of people are doing it in their everyday life and who they surround themselves, their partners, their loved ones, their families and their friends, but they're not doing it on social media. And this is where we need to be watching it more so, because when we get onto social media, it's just us, our phone, and we are there, and we get drawn and sucked in to social media. Now, if you have got a lot of people on your friends list that are sharing so much negativity, they're sharing all the doom and gloom that's happening in the world, and they're not sharing much positivity, this will reflect on you as well. Now, I've just been having a good coaching call with somebody about this, and what I try to do when it comes to social media, I try to only not not all the time, I'm not saying 100% of the time, but 95% of the time I go into certain groups and certain forums and certain pages that I'm a part of where I'm surrounded with people that are in alignment with my same beliefs in terms of business, development, money, wealth. And that's where I share and I add value and I comment and I connect with in those groups, because these people are the same as me. You know, they have a lot of positivity. They're wanting to progress in their business, their wealth journey, their future in terms of where they want to be. And I find that brings out so much good energy and positivity in me. Now, if I didn't do that and just went onto my Facebook feed, you know, my friends that I've got so many friends on Facebook. They're Facebook friends. A lot of them aren't close, loyal friends, obviously. Then I just sat on the scroll of Facebook and social media. This would actually put me in a really negative place. This would put me in a lot of, you'd see the same things would come up there. The same people would be posting the same type of comments, the same type of negativity, the same type of news articles, the same mindless, boring videos, and you'd get stuck in it, and before you know it, you've spent 30 minutes, an hour on social media scrolling a load of shit, and you'd come off and you'd feel deflated, you'd feel uninspired, you'd feel you know, you may feel a little bit worthless as well, you know. And even when you start seeing all the good comments on the feed, you know, people that are in the same industry as you, that have maybe got a nail salon in a different village, or they've got a hair salon in a different village, and they're sharing all their successes. This may make you feel that you're not succeeding and you're not doing as well as them. You know, social media is smoke and mirrors. You know, it's not the real world. It is not the real world. And all of this that you see will impact on your mood, on your negativity, on your positivity. And it is so draining. So what I recommend people to do is, if you are solely on social media and you say that you're on social media because it actually supports and helps your business grow, and it does, social media is a really amazing free tool that we have out there, but only if you use it correctly. So what you need to be doing is you need to be joining groups. You need to be joining groups and forums and being around people that are wanting the same as you, or they're struggling entrepreneurs that are wanting some help and some guidance from you that has got more experience. And you need to be in these forums, and in these groups, and add value, add recommendations, add your knowledge into these groups, so people can actually see that you know what you're talking about. You will also feel amazing by sharing all this value, because people will be resonating with that, thanking you for that and saying, thanks, that's really helped. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your recommendations. Let me take this on board and let me see what I can do. You know, newly struggling nail technicians that have just qualified, that are struggling with certain parts of their process. Be in these groups, on these platforms, and share your knowledge. You will come out of these platforms by feeling that you've added value. You'll feel I can't find my words today. You will feel that you have given something for free. You will have a real sense of gratification, you know, because you've shared something, and you will come off social media feeling completely different. You'll feel like you've inspired somebody, you've helped and you've supported somebody grow and somebody learn that day. And also, you can also learn so much by being in these groups, and just scrolling the feed of these groups. You may learn something. You may be able to thank somebody for sharing something that they've done and that they recommend and they have found works in their business. And you will see this and you'll think, oh God, I didn't think of that. Thank you. That's really helped me today. And you will then come off social media feeling completely different to how you would normally feel if you're scrolling your friend's feed. You will come off feeling inspired. You will come off feeling motivated. You will come off feeling grateful. You'll feel that you're worth something because you've shared something. And this is where you want to be when you actually want to start the day the right way. You can easily get on a mindless scroll, get on social media in the morning, come off and feel really fucking lousy, feeling negative, feeling deflated, feeling uninspired. And this is because of what you are consuming, what you're letting your mind consume. Mindless, repetitive, boring, negative content, okay? If you get in groups, forums and platforms where your audiences, your potential audience, or people in the same industry as you are hanging out, sharing their wins, sharing their advice, sharing their knowledge and their value, you're going to come off social media feeling positive, feeling inspired, feeling uplifted, ready to start the day. So when I talk about surrounding yourself with the right people, I am not just talking the physical form, I am talking in the social media form as well, because we spend a lot of time on our devices. And yes, you can surround yourself and make sure you have a really close circle of friends around you that are supportive of you, that value you, that are bigging you up, that are wanting you to succeed massively in your business endeavors. But when you get on social media, you're surrounding yourself with people that you really don't value, that don't give a shit about you, that just want to share fucking mindless, boring shit on social media. These are the people that they're not your audience. Either remove them and get rid of them, or make sure when you go on social media, you are in the right platforms, you're in the right groups, and you're in places of people that you respect, that respect you, and you can both have that fair exchange. You can give value and knowledge. You can receive value and knowledge back. And that is what it's all about. You want to come off your device in a morning. If you get on the morning scroll, like, let's face it, 95% of people, first thing they do is pick up their mobile phone in the morning, which is the worst thing to do ever. I really, really try not to get on social media first thing. And if I do, I get straight in the groups and platforms, because I know it's going to make me feel inspired and motivated. And by giving the value, the free value and content and knowledge that I have into these groups is going to make me feel amazing that other people out there are learning from what I'm putting in. So don't get in the normal scroll on social media in a morning. Make sure that if you do get on social media in the morning, you are in the groups, forums and platforms that are going to inspire, motivate you, and where you can give value and content as well. Value, knowledge and content. And that is what it's all about. So physical form, keep your circle small. Keep your circle small and share with the people that really bring out the best of you. They bring out the best in you. But also you need to be doing this for social media. When you get on social media, you need to make sure that you are still surrounding yourself with the people that bring out the best in you. And if this is not on your friend's feed, then make sure you get in the groups, the forums and the platforms that do, because I guarantee you will come off social media after being in these platforms, after being in these groups. You'll feel so inspired, so motivated, so energized and ready for the day. If you don't do this and you get in the vicious scroll, you're going to feel deflated, you're going to feel worthless, you're going to feel uninspired, and you're going to feel meh. Basically, you're going to feel shit. So stop doing it and make sure that physical form and social media form, you are surrounding yourself with the people that bring out the best in you. The best in you. No negativity, positivity, knowledge, value, education, self-development. You want to be giving that as well as receiving that. So make sure you do that in your life, because you will start that day running. That day you will start with so much positivity and motivation for that day. So go ahead, look at your social media, look at the groups that you're in, and make sure you're in the right groups. There's groups out there for everybody. Newly qualified nail techs, beauty entrepreneurs, beauty therapist help forums and platforms, permanent makeup forums and platforms. They're all over. Facebook is filled with them. I have my own Facebook group, Unstoppable Tribe. Join it. We are all the same. We are all there because we want to level up and be unstoppable within our beauty business. These are the platforms that you want to be hanging out in. So go and have a look on social media. Look at what you're viewing every morning. And if it is not inspiring and motivating and it's bringing you down, change it. Have a beautiful day, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.